football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They'll run it from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Back to pass. It's Manning. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops him. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Chris, to me, it looks like the quarterback here on this 3rd down is a little bit undecided on the coverage. Looked to be uncomfortable in the pocket. This play never really had a chance to be completed against zone coverage.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And it's taken right around the... Oh, the returner fumbled it. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Wideouts now clustered. Play action here on 1st down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Let's reel in. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down at 48.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
It's a shotgun run call.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's got it again. Has the first down and more. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain to spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Second down after that previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Able to pick up just a couple yards. That's good run defense. An important third down attempt for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Just trucks the man, refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's Manning. Running back has it on a screen now. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Takes the grab. It's Hawkins. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's running out of time here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's the second down play. To the air. It's Lagway. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be fourth down and inches. The Gators will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. near the sticks. It's Wilson.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. He hands it off from the gun. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Gators are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniels. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Wrap down the middle. It's Ball. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. QB keeper all the way. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Makes a quick grab. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long on the 17. Dropping back, it's Manning. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. I'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on third and long. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Powers now has our halftime update.
Florida, 10, Texas,
0. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Seem all over that to make the recovery. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. The sure hands. It's Brown. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
There's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And here's the handoff. Will not be brought down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big game.
The Gators look to keep this drive moving. Back to throw. It's Lagway. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point is good. It's 17-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Dropping back, it's Manning. To screen pass complete to the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They stop him right at the 24.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession ended in a pick. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back at the 30 now. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First and goal here for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
So now on comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot. He was 23 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
No press here. The defense backing away. To the air. It's Lagway. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Moore.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And ref with no option, just has to throw it away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. Down to the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Manning. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical and their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Extra point is good. Still down 11, 24-13. formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Working clock with the ground game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Fighting off the defender. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it, enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Ball. Has the first down and still going. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage into the 9. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
Sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And it's caught across the middle. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. First and goal, handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
They break huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.